What's up guys, Foxen here. Today, let's talk about the real reason why Attack on Titan had only 12 episodes. Been meaning to make a video about this for a while. So why exactly did Attack on Titan Season 2 only have half of what Season 1 had? I could already see you typing, what the hell Foxen? It was because of all the animators making such low wages in Japan. They couldn't afford to or find animators to make more episodes. About that. As soon as I started seeing this spreading around, I could smell the BS. Let me first mention this. For a lot of people, this might be your first time hearing about this. There actually really is a huge problem about the way that animators get paid in Japan. Just to get a rough idea, when Attack on Titan Season 2 first came out, we got this tweet posted from Ken, who's a working animator in Japan. The tweet mentioned how this guy only made 128,000 yen per month as an animator. That's only about $1,140. Yeah, that is freaking low, and definitely not a living wage, especially in Tokyo. I mean, if you're in the US, you can make a lot more per month just working at minimum wage. But anyway, this tweet is what largely spread the story around that this was the reason that Attack on Titan only had 12 episodes. Keep in mind that this was after a 4-year wait. This by itself already sounds pretty fishy. Of course, I'm not gonna downplay the animator wage issue at all, and I do hope that I can make a full video on that later. But really, this is not the reason that Attack on Titan Season 2 got a shorter season. Unfortunately, this wage issue has been an ongoing issue in Japan for the last 50 years. But back to Attack on Titan Season 2. I actually did have my own theories about this before, but thankfully they released a Season 3 teaser trailer. This made things really clear. Notably, this trailer does include a couple shots from the manga, but more importantly, a few covers of the Attack on Titan manga volumes. I did think this was kind of spoilery, but hey, they thought it was best to include this stuff in the teaser trailer. Anyway, what you should take note of is the final picture. This one was the one that I thought was most spoilery. But in reality, this is actually the freaking cover for Attack on Titan Volume 22. There'd be no reason to show all of this stuff in the teaser trailer for Attack on Titan Season 3 if they weren't important. Season 3 is definitely gonna cover up to Volume 22. This would mean that Season 3 would be as long as Season 1, either 24 or 25 episodes. I do have to admit, that is a lot to cover in that time frame. The next arc is the Uprising Arc, which is 20 chapters. The arc after that is 21 chapters. In total, 41 chapters. Again, I could already see people wondering or typing, how are they going to squeeze both of these arcs in 24, 25, or maybe 26 episodes? Let's go ahead and compare this to the last two seasons. Attack on Titan Season 1 covered 33 chapters, and also a little bit of chapter 34. As for Attack on Titan Season 2, that covered 17 chapters, plus part of chapter 89, which was Ymir's flashback. So if we take a step back, 41 chapters is starting to look like a lot. There are a few things to keep in mind though. Attack on Titan Season 1 included a lot of anime-only content. You might call this filler. They especially added a lot to the final Annie fight, just to make it more epic. Attack on Titan Season 2 also did something similar. A good example is a Honus flashback, where they made a single page in the manga or 4-minute flashback. And there also was Ymir's backstory that was covered, so in Season 3 they don't have to cover that again. Even if you forget all of this, let's look at the numbers. Season 2 covered about 18 chapters. Double that and you have 36 chapters and 24 episodes. Add 1 or 2 more episodes and you're about there. The final thing I'll quickly mention, without any spoilers, the second arc after Uprising has this huge battle with almost no flashbacks. This battle goes on and on for 10 chapters. They're gonna easily be able to cover a lot of these action scenes in a lot less time. But anyway, what this all means is, Attack on Titan Season 3 is guaranteed to be 24, 25, maybe 26 episodes? Either way, this is super freaking awesome. Screw Justice League, Avengers 3, I'm most looking forward to seeing this animated in 2018. If you need any more convincing, just look at the Beast Titan reveal at the end of Season 2. This shot did not happen in the manga until the end of the Uprising arc. There really would be no reason to show him if Season 3 was only going to cover one arc. So back to the original question, why was Attack on Titan Season 2 only 12 episodes? The real reason was that they were already planning to make Season 3 cover the next 2 arcs in 2018. But you also might be wondering, why did they only do 12 episodes this year, after 4 years? The reason comes from what's covered in the next arc. The Uprising arc has this huge shift in the story for Attack on Titan. It really would not have been a good spot to end on. I'm sure you've already seen a bunch of people complaining about Attack on Titan Season 2. Trust me, if Season 2 ended on the Uprising arc, there would have been a ton more of that. But hey, that's just a theory. Oops, wrong channel. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on Attack on Titan Season 3. Maybe you disagree. Do you think they should have done 24 episodes this year? And also, what do you most want to see from Attack on Titan Season 3? I'm definitely ready to see some Levi action. Please be sure to give this a colossal thumbs up and subscribe, especially if you're excited for Attack on Titan Season 3. I am working on a few different Attack on Titan videos. If you got any ideas, I definitely want to hear them. Check out the badass Levi and Mikasa, and I'll see you guys later.